What's going on, guys? This is 290 coming at you with another video today. I hopped back on the Madden sticks since my last game and for esports. So as you saw, my top 3 is top 3. I believe my top 3 is Patrick Mahomes, the Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes, Team of the Year Chris Jones, and Ultimate Legends Eric Berry. So but I don't know, I kind of decided to do this game because of the sequence of events that happened. This guy was so conservative, and just the way the game played out, like, was kind of shocking. Like, there was a point where I was like, I don't know about this, but, I mean, you guys will see. So, anyway, he'll start out, he has A-Rod as his QB, throws an absolute dime, but Eric Berry, like, just clamping down on Chase Claypool deep. Which I didn't even know that was Chase Claypool for the longest time, like until I think the fourth quarter or the third quarter. I thought it was DeAndre Hopkins like the entire time, and I was like, I'm getting literally owned by DeAndre Hopkins, short, which you guys will see I think soon, because he really liked running the ball and doing just really dink dunk stuff. It was so frustrating. Like, I'd get him to a 4th down, and then you just dunk it right, like a little 2-yard check down pass or a quick pass, and then you just get it. Like, he possession catch, and you can't really break those up. So yeah, as you saw, he ran for just a yard, so it's gonna be 3rd and 9. I was feeling pretty comfortable. I was feeling really good early, and it feels good to actually like have good internet now. I don't know what happened recently, but my internet's been way better, so I was feeling pretty good. And then, yeah, as I was talking about the quick pass to Chase Claypool, can't really break those up when you possession catch, so you got a 1st down there. So, I mean, props to him, but it just seemed like really, like it was like predetermined. He's like, alright, I'm going to snap this ball, take like 2 steps, and then throw it to Chase Claypool. Same thing right there. I missed the tackle, so that's on me. But then I tried to play safe downfield, noticing that he only has Calvin Johnson to block like 3 guys. So I just, prevent a touchdown and, let him eat up the yards, but don't want to score. So then I'm like, alright, if he's going to do like this small little stuff, then I'm just going to blitz. And he kind of ran like the same 5 kind of plays, where he'd run. I mean, running, it's pretty easy. Like, there's not really like you have to guess. It's just if they're running inside or not, kind of thing. That's all you really have to guess. It's not like passing where you have to guess like the route or what they're gonna do exactly. So yeah, he bounces that outside again. I miss with Eric Berry, but end up getting the tackle, 3rd and inches. But I mean, it's 3rd and inches. It's really hard to stop 3rd and inches if you have a good play. So I mean, honestly, just run it up the middle, you're probably getting it. Most guys like to QB sneak. As you see, he's not about that. He throws it over here. He gets a touchdown off that little, I can't think of what the route is, the scissor route, there you go, to the halfback out of the backfield. So got a touchdown. I was thinking, oh, he seems like one of those guys that go for 2, and I was right. And yeah, so he'll go for 2, and you'll see this multiple times. Joseph Priest Holmes touchdown. Like, that's really what this guy was good at, was just throwing short and then getting yards after the catch. So I was thinking, like, okay, I had it set up for corner. I was trying to play, you know, any corner routes, but I was like, he's not going to throw anything deep. So changed my defense up before I get the ball. And I'll tell you what, my offense could have been better this game for sure, but there were some there were some throws where I was like, man, I should have had that. And I think you guys will see that a couple times. There's at least 2 I can think of right now off the top of my head where it's like, how was that not a catch? Or like, how did that not go my way? So we'll get on offense here, and yeah, he took a little bit to pick his play, but especially the new like AP stuff, it's way easier to run, and I've been wanting to get Jamal Charles's, so you know, getting a little sticky, getting a lot of yards right there off the first play. So at the 35, getting a nice 10-yard or 20-yard rush was pretty good. I mean, juking a guy out, and then I was like, all right, you know, I'm feeling good about running. I'm gonna kind of bait him to thinking that I'm passing, and maybe he'll drop that guy back. But then he stayed on Vince Wilfork. I just had to, you know, do what I could. Broke a tackle, and then he, you know, Jamal Charles just wheels his way up for 6 yards, basically. Like, he met contact, like, basically at the line of scrimmage. So then I was thinking, okay, you know, I have to go to my money play. This is basically what I've built my college scholarship off of. Like, this is my play. So I was like, okay, I got it. He trips me up with Vince Wilfork, and he has a QB contain, and Oregon Key sacks me. So definitely not ideal right there. 3rd and 19. I need a huge chunk play. So I was like, okay, you know, most of the guys are not ready for how this play works out. So I, you know, fake snap, try to get Hendricks down. I have Kelsey, but I can't get rid of the ball fast enough. Pretty sure that's Hassan Reddick who came off the edge. And yeah, so I'm not really big about punting. I can't remember the last time I punted, honestly. So I'm like, all right, you know, I should have had that. I'm going to try and run out of the same formation again. But I'm pretty sure I chose the rollout play instead, which you'll see is not going to work out because he ran QB contain basically all game. So kind of rolling out was not going to happen. You'll see it right there. Contain gets out. I try to climb up the pocket, throw it to Kelsey, and it's batted down by DK Metcalf at corner. So I'm just thinking, well, I've got to play defense, and that's, you know, so far not good. He's had 1 drive and he scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So I'm thinking it's not going to look good. But I did not guess right on which way to go. But he also kind of sold right there. So he cut back inside instead of just running back out. Because if he would have ran back out, he probably would have touchdown. If not, a good 30-yard gain. So he goes and throws the ball, and you'll see this play a lot too. Gronkowski for a touchdown here. And so yeah, he's up early, and he's up big early, as that was legit the last play of the first quarter. Running a man coverage, and L'Jarius Sneed is, that's Justin Reed, sorry, is a mismatch on Gronkowski. And as I was talking about earlier, you'll see the same thing, you know. He's going to give it to Priest Holmes here out of the backfield, and boom. I mean, there's not a lot you can do with it unless you just know which way he's going. So went the same way twice. I probably should have guessed it the second time, but I was too frustrated. And so yeah, 16-0 at the end of that's the first quarter. So, you know, I've got to make something happen. 4 minutes left in the half to make something happen. We're gonna get the ball right back after we went 4 and out. Well, we got a first down and then didn't do anything after that. We stalled out. So try and take the kick return out, and that didn't really work for me at all this game. So get back to the 18 and just kind of figuring out what might work. And you'll see I'm about to run, I think, probably like, or it's not a bad play, but it's a terrible decision, in my opinion. So little play action, and then I thought it might have been pass interference because he's stopping him on running his route, but interception, and he gets the ball right back in field goal range. I would have thought at the top of his route, which I'll show you real quick. So yeah, you'll kind of see it right here. He goes to run his route, and then he just like stops him. Like, he's running right in front of him. Like, I don't know. It was weird. So anyway, you know, interception. It's not looking good for me, honestly. Right now, it's not looking too great. You know, he has the ball in field goal range, and just gotta play the run here. Play it pretty well. He doesn't get anything, actually. He loses a yard, so kind of have to be ready. A lot of RPO decisions, but I don't think he ever threw it out of the RPO. And, you know, I kind of got stuck here where I was like, kind of forgot that he's going to quick pass it. He does it again, gets the first down. And I was like, man, why was my guy so far back? Like, I need to figure something out. I need to get up to the line, which you'll see me do. And then I'm like, okay, I have to protect anything with the running back. You know, tackle for loss right there. So that was pretty big. Get it to 2nd and 14. And, just, you know, just trying to keep him out of the end zone. Don't really care about a field goal. Just do not let him score another touchdown or this game's going to be out of reach. So, just got to play defense. And I thought that was going to be an incompletion, but Priest Holmes is the next Randy Moss out of the backfield. And he gets a good amount of yards right there off the halfback route. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. And I'm thinking, like, man, I cannot allow him to pick up this first down, or else he's going to salt away the entire first half. So he runs the ball. Thank God for Derek Nottie, who stopped the run there from getting a first down. So it's 4th and 3. I'm thinking he probably will go for it. I don't know why, but when he can kick the field goal and go up 19-0. So, but he elects to go for it. 4th and 3. He feels pretty comfortable. And short yardage situations, and so far, you know, I don't blame him, because I haven't showed him that I can really stop him in short yard situations, except one time. So, you know, here he comes out in his set, and I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna try something with the running back. I was right, and we tackle him just short, like probably an inch off. So it's a turnover on downs, massive for us. And I'm thinking, okay, like, we got to get something going here. I go back to the same play from earlier. I'm thinking he probably won't see it coming. And if he does, you know, he's going to try and blitz me, which it looked like for a second. But then you're just going to see a terrible decision again. I'm thinking I need to get yards. And that was a terrible way to start and try and do that. So I'm thinking, okay, I need to find a way to get yards. I'm trying everything in my bag right now. I'm thinking of every play that I used to run in esports and be like, okay, this play worked quite a bit against people. This play worked quite a bit against people. And I just don't like running meta stuff. So boom, Kelsey's open. Get it for a decent gain, first down, and the clock keeps rolling. I'm not going to call my timeouts yet, so I'm just going to run hurry up and try to figure something out. This play, not my best decision, but you know, could have been worse, I guess. Probably should have just threw it away, but at least it wasn't an interception, sorry. It wasn't an interception, so we still have the ball, the clock's still ticking, but a lot of yards lost. You know, 2nd and 25, we got to make something happen here, you know, just to get the ball at half. We have to score here, basically. So I'm thinking, man, any which way I can get the ball to my guys, I'm throwing deep, and I thought this was a completion. No, it wasn't. That's one of the balls I was talking about earlier where I really thought that should have been a catch, but it wasn't, and it was pretty disappointing. So I'm like, okay, you know what? We're going to go back to that same play from earlier, even though it has not worked at all. Something's going to tell me, you know, alright, I feel comfortable with this play. I don't think he can really defend it if I have time to throw. That's all that matters. So I'm going to double team Vince Wilfork, who he is on right now. I'm going to fake the snap, and I'm just going to, you know, try to get myself to work. And don't know how that was a catch for me, except Tyreek Hill was just sitting right in front of the defender and worked out perfectly for me. So I'm like, alright, we're going to go 4 verts. We're going to run hurry up. I got to get the ball out, throw it to Jamal Charles. We're going to pick up a couple, call timeout. So we got 4 yards on that play, and I'm thinking, man, we need to score a touchdown so bad. So I remember I'd run this play and then run the halfback wheel route Like, okay, this should work. I think he might try to come after me. He does. Safety drops down a little too far. Get it to Jamal Charles, but it's just a little too far out. And I'm thinking, you're kidding me. I had him right where I wanted him. And then I wanted to make a substitution and put Isaiah Pacheco in there because he usually catches that ball in that situation. So I'm like, alright, you know what? We'll try it again. And it works out. Jamal Charles catches it. He gets stumbled by Adrian Amos, but it doesn't matter. He crosses the plane with 15 seconds left in the second quarter. I'm thinking, you know what? We've got to tie the game. If we get the chance, you know, we got to tie the game. So I'm thinking 2 point. We gotta score, get a 2 point, and then score again, get a 2 point. So I ran this play a lot in short yardage, and it just worked a beauty. And it's just too easy. It's too easy. I could have walked that in. I could have given that to my grandma, and I think she would have crossed the plane with that one. So 15 seconds left. I'm thinking, okay, I should be fine going into the half, because he was not great at. He hadn't really showed me that he could throw the ball deep. Yeah, if you remember, the only deep throw he's had so far is the beginning of the game, the first play of the game. He threw deep and is an incompletion. And that was to Chase Claypool. So I'm thinking, alright, you know, I'll just sit in, you know, and rush 3 and I'll be fine. And then he decides to run the ball. I'm thinking, okay, you know, he's got 3 timeouts, so he's trying to cook something probably. Don't know exactly what that was, because he's only got 3 yards out of the play, but, you know, maybe he was just trying to. I honestly don't know, actually. I was going to say maybe he was going to try to run out the clock, but if that was the case, he wouldn't have called a timeout. So, he tries to jet sweep here with Chase Claypool. Not really going to work out too well. He does get the first down, but barely. Gets out of bounds, and I mean, at that point, it's kind of useless getting out of bounds because you still have 2 timeouts and you're just wasting like an extra second. But you know, whatever worked for him. He's at the 37 now, so I'm thinking he's got to throw deep if he wants to do something. So I'm just trying to cover all my bases. I'm thinking he's gonna try a little corner something, and no, he goes over the middle, and that was a little weird. But Eric Berry with the breakup. Then we go to halftime. So here's halftime, and obviously, you know, we just need a touchdown here and a nice little 2-point conversion just to tie the game up. So I'm thinking, all right, let's go down, let's get this baby done, let's make this a game. All right, like let's tie this thing up and make him actually go play real offense. So, or at least put some pressure on him. He has not had any pressure put on him all game. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, you know, put pressure on him, make mistakes, like he did at the end of the second half, and give me the ball back. And right there, just absolutely disgusting move. You know, kind of faking in and then going back out. Broke his ankles. Couldn't break the second guy's ankles though. I don't know. Cue the Kobe Bryant commercial right there. Broken ankles. It's absolutely insane. So I'm thinking, all right, you know, see if this play works this time around. Gotta make something happen, and just can't. You know, run right into 3 guys. And it's 2nd and 17. So I'm thinking, I don't know what'll work right now. And then, yeah, see here you'll see me put Pacheco in, and instead of Jamal Charles, even though Jamal Charles did make the touchdown, he scored the only touchdown so far. But I'm thinking, okay, Pacheco can catch this if I need him. But then, you know, obviously it's not open. I'll check it down to Kelsey. He'll eat up some yards and give me 3rd and 4. So, what was probably going to be 3rd and long if I threw that to Pacheco and be incomplete or possibly an interception, turned into 3rd and 4. I'm thinking, okay, just 4 yards, got to make something happen. Throw it to Jamal Charles, sketchy. But he fights for extra yards, gets the first down. But not the best decision, probably. I mean, there was 2 guys over there. It could have gone better. So I'm looking here, no one's open. I'm trying to scramble, but I'm sacked. Vince Wilfork is just eating up my line. Him and Hassan Reddick just having a field day. You'll see him just duck under Trey Smith, and it's like, okay, you know, gotta make something happen. 2nd and long. I'm in a lot of, you know, 1st and long, 2nd and long, 3rd and long situations, and you know, we just gotta eat. and I throw deep, and I was like, oh, I have it. But as you saw, someone ran into Tyreek Hill right as I threw it, so it slew him down. It slowed him down. Sorry, not slew. It's not a word. Well, it is a word, but I don't think it's what. Anyway, incompletion. This is an incompletion. It was rather disappointing. I was like, that's a touchdown. But obviously it's not, because he didn't catch it, because someone bumped into him and slowed him down. So, try to throw it to Kadarius Toney. I have no clue what that was. I throw that all the time, and it's usually completion. But I guess today was not the day for that. So, you know, 4th and 20, I've got to make something happen. Especially at 29, I'm going to be giving them great field position. There's a minute 43 already left in the third. So, I'm like, alright, you know, I just cannot get sacked. Interception's fine, you know, if he catches it downfield, it's fine. But then he does the weirdest thing. He doesn't know who to play, so I just throw it to Tyreek Hill wide open, first down. Keep the chains moving. And I'm feeling good at this point. I'm like, okay, I think I might have a drive going. That was a big momentum shift. 4th and 20, you know, he should have had me there, but didn't work out for him. And I'm thinking, okay. So now we make something happen. We try to get a crossing route maybe. Put Jamal Charles in motion. We're going to have him block on the left side, because I feel like there's going to be some pressure over there, but he's manning J.J. Watt. I try to scramble out and throw high to Tyreek Hill, but sailing to Casper the Ghost. If you guys didn't know, he's on my team. He's a wide receiver. He's like the 5th wide receiver, I guess. And yeah, I guess Pat's favorite target. So, no clue what that was. So I guess he thought Tyreek Hill was like 6'4". So then I tried to throw to Tyreek again, but as you can see, I was like 50 yards back from the from the pocket. So usually Madden's just like, yeah, you're too far back to make that throw, which is realistic. You know, like not a lot of guys just run backwards, throw it, and it's like, oh yeah, you know, that's just how that works. So can't really complain about that one. Just need to step up and make that throw. Then I'm thinking, okay, I think I have him right where I want him. Throw it to Kelsey. Kelsey doesn't even jump for it or anything. He just stands there, holding his arms up. So now it's 4th and 10. I'm thinking, man, if my wide receivers could catch a ball, or any of my receivers could catch a ball, and the ball be accurate, this would be a whole different game right now. I would be probably in the red zone. So 4th and 10, not as long as 4th and 20, obviously. And I tried to throw to Kelsey, and I thought he would have caught it, but he didn't. Sticky coverage by, I don't know who that was, honestly, but 49 seconds left in the third, and I'm not feeling great. I'll be honest with you. At this point, it's just, man, I really gotta hope he messes up here, and he starts off with a decent game, 3 I thought it was 3 yards, but I guess it's 1. But man, the way he was driving downfield all game felt like, you know, he was going to score again at some point towards the end. So I'm just thinking, you know, I've got to make sure he doesn't give me the short passes, and I can deal with the run. As you can see here, we stopped the run. It's going to be 3rd and 6. And I'm thinking, okay, we have to. He's going to pass. There's just no way he runs. And I'm trying to think what he's going to do, but, you know, I'm like, okay, he's going to try that short pass again. And I don't know what happened. Calvin Johnson, I shaded my guys inside, but Calvin Johnson's just too big of a guy, I guess. And yeah. So 1st down, rather brutal way to end the 3rd quarter right there off a, you know, 3rd and 6. And he throws it short and gets a 1st down. 4 minutes left to make something happen. He's at the 36-yard line. It's not looking great, fellas, to be quite frank with you. So I'm thinking, okay, we got to make a stop. The hit stick. I've been waiting for a fumble off those hit sticks. I've been, you know, railing this. Hold up. I shouldn't say it like that. I've been hitting this guy hard. Okay, that's better. All game, waiting for, you know, something to happen. Then he throws it to Gronkowski on L'Jarius Sneed mismatch, I guess. And we light Gronkowski up with Eric Berry once again. Doesn't fumble once again. So it's 1st and 10. He's inside the red zone. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is probably game, but we gotta stick it. You know, we're not out of it yet with still 1-score game. So he runs outside, and thankfully I was using Nick Bolton, because if no one else was paying attention over there, So he probably would have got a first down, and I'm not feeling great about that. So it's 2nd and 5. He tries to run it again. I'm on Trenton Simpson, and we get him short again, 3rd and 2. So it's like, okay, we got a little bit over 2 minutes left. He's at the 11. You know, field goal's not looking great for me, so we'll see what he does. And I'm like, okay, well, let's put some zones out, but we'll still try to blitz him. And I'm like, okay, we'll drop over here, follow Gronk, but thankfully he throws it upfield, Justin Reed right behind Gronk. 4th and 2 with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. Not sure exactly what he was thinking there, but massive play by Justin Reed, and it's 4th and 2. So I'm thinking, if he goes for this, which he shouldn't, if it was me, I'd kick the field goal. But he goes for it. I'm thinking he's gonna try and run this, or he's gonna do something with Priest Holmes once again. I just think it's gonna be on their right side, and I guessed right, but I got blocked. But Justin Reed's massive when it comes to shedding blocks. He gets the stop, turnover on downs, but we're at our own 10-yard line. So we gotta flip field position pretty quickly to try and make something happen here and get momentum going our way. So I'm making some audibles. I'm thinking this play should work. I almost had him last time. And you're about to see the greatest throw of all time. Out-throw the coverage on the sideline, and we got to throw that in an instant replay. With pressure in his face, Patty Mahomes delivers this dot, right? Out of range touch pass, and just watch it float right over Trey Lance, a safety on the sideline. Tyreek gets the knee down, and it's inbounds. Massive freeform completion by your boy. It's an absolute dot. All right. If you've seen other Madden players or other Madden content creators, and you just see that clip of young Kiv yelling dot 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 dot, that's what would go right here. Just an absolute frickin' play. And we still have 2 minutes left to play in this game. I'm thinking, okay, we can do this. Run over here, stop, throw left, and we are inside the red zone. 6 yards, 2-minute warning, all 3 timeouts left. I'm feeling pretty great, honestly. Like, we just had 2 massive plays to flip field position. I mean, massively. We just went like 94 yards. That's wrong. That's like 80-some yards. Sorry. Math is terrible. I'm terrible at math. This is not. I'm not a math YouTuber. But yeah. So the first play of after the 2-minute warning, not the greatest decision. We lost a yard. So I'm thinking if he's gonna blitz me, I gotta think of something else to run. And then he gets out of the blitz, and I have no clue what to do. So I'm just sitting here, lost. I'm just hoping, okay, maybe this corner route will get open, and he does. Travis Kelce, corner of the end zone, touchdown. And it's a ball game all of a sudden. I mean, all it takes is a 2-point conversion, and you'll never guess what I'll run. As you remember, possibly from earlier, the easiest walk-in 2-point conversion anyone can have. As I told you earlier, I could have given that to my grandma, and she could have walked that in. And he's setting up for it. He's all ready. But he's just not prepared for it still. Boom. Easy. It's too easy. Tyreek walks right in. It's a ball game with 1:24 left. So I'm feeling great. Alright? Like, I just made an absolute heck of a play with that absolute dot of a freeform completion. Then we go back and make a pretty good play to Marquez Valdez-Scantling to get us inside the red zone. And the kick return, not favorable for me, but I'm still feeling pretty good. And I'm like, okay, he's gonna try and be, I think, a little bit aggressive, given that I just tied the game up. There's 1:21 left. So I'm thinking maybe be a little bit aggressive, play some man coverage. No, we'll switch it up. We try and lock down, and it's a screen pass. Don't know what that was about, but Derek Nottie getting the sack. It's 2nd and long for him. The first time in this game that he's faced a something and long when it comes to downs. So I'm feeling pretty good. He's looking for someone to throw to. That'll be Priest Holmes. But it's broken up. 3rd and long. With 1:10 left. Both of us still have timeouts left. I have 2, he has 3. I can't remember what I used mine on, to be frank with you. I'm trying to think of it right now, and I don't know. But anyway, besides the point, it comes down to these next 2 plays for him. That is if he elects to go for the 4th down. So I'm trying to get on the right player, and I'm thinking he's going to throw down the middle. He does! He tries to throw to Gronkowski with 3 guys around. That's an incompletion. 4th and long. And it'll be inside my own red zone if he doesn't get it. But I'm thinking, just to be safe, I think he's going to go for it. Because he has not punted, he's not went for a field goal all game. No special teams has gone out for him except his kick team. So I'm thinking, he's going to go for it. And I was right. He's going for it on 4th and 25. And I'm just playing super conservative on defense at this point. Cannot let anything go to my head. And weird decision here, but works out for the best. 2 players in the area, Calvin Johnson, obviously, he's great, but did not have the leverage there. So I'm thinking about just running out the clock. And I think he's probably ready for it, but doesn't matter. We're gonna run it right up the middle. We're gonna get a decent amount of yards. And it's gonna be 2nd and 5. He's gonna call his first timeout, which I expected. He's gonna, try and burn all of them, which I expect. So I'm thinking, how am I gonna get him to use all of his timeouts and still get a 1st down? Well, we'll run the ball again. And I thought, this would probably work. Not as great as I thought it did. No gain. So 3rd and 5. Clock stopped. Gotta make something happen here. So I decided, we have to get the 1st down now. And we're going to do a little PA rollout. And Marquez Valdez-Scantling's going to come clutch again. Catches it, runs it, 1st down. Try to spin to get the touchdown, but, just short. And I'm thinking, he might call this last time out here, he might save it, who knows. So I'm thinking maybe we try to run it in and score the touchdown. Because if we score a touchdown right now, leave them about 20 seconds left, we're in great position. But he stops it, and he weirdly calls his timeout there. So I'm thinking, okay, he can't ice me. So I'm just going to run this out. He's been conservative on me all game, except going for it on 4th downs. So I'm going to be conservative right back. I'm going to run, just try to play safe, get tackled for a loss. And we're gonna run down the clock here. Wait to call my timeout and kind of, enjoy the moment. I mean, what a comeback, Down 16-0, he scored all of his touchdowns in the 1st quarter and then was shut out for the rest of the time. So I'm feeling pretty good. We're gonna kick the field goal here with 3 seconds left. He doesn't block it, no ice, and that's game. So I win 19-16 for my first. Oh, this has been my first MUT game in a while. I want to say since like April. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the nice little comeback. Enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in another one. Have a great day or night, and peace.